Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2025. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth, and let's chat about Icebreaker. This is my third video in my Love and Hockey series. We will only be talking about one book today, and that's Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Set foot onto the University of California, Maple Hills, known for their ice skating and hockey team. An unfortunate event happened where there was vandalism on one of the ice rinks. So the hockey team and ice skating team have to cross over. Will the hockey team play nice, or will they death spiral, interfering with the ice skating team? This book's premise reminds me of a movie a long time ago called Cutting Edge. So it has similar premise in that way. I did like how the author introduced the characters in the book because how she did it was in a speed dating style. So the teams have to meet because they have to share a rink. And so what they did was uh, with the speed dating, they sit across each other and they get to know each other that way. So if you're not familiar with speed dating, that's how it works. And it doesn't have to be in a dating setting. It could be in a group activity where if you wanted to do an icebreaker, this is a great way for you to meet people and get to know them in such a short amount of time. And as the time goes up, this is a great way for you to kind of see how the characters interact with each other and a little bit about their personality. Of course, as you continue reading on the story, you'll learn more about their personalities, but I just thought this was a creative way to introducing characters without introducing characters. Anastasia, or Stas, she is the main female character lead. She is the ice skater and part of the ice skating team at the school. She's very studious. She is all about her planner, very organized, and she is very in control of her life, or she tries to be in control of her life. And she has that very perfect demeanor. She can be a firecracker. There are some characteristics that I don't like about Anastasia. For example, she's very rough and rude, very attitudey to the hockey team. For example, because they have to share ice skating rinks. Sometimes maybe the hockey team could bleed over into the ice skating team's time. I get it. If it happens all the time, then yes, maybe it could be brought up and make sure that the hockey team respects the ice skating team's time. But if it maybe was like a one-time incident, which it sounds like it is, and Anastasia is just annoyed that she has to share the rink with the hockey team, she kind of gave them a little bit of attitude and kind of just started skating in the rink while the hockey team was kind of finishing up their drill. So that one is a little bit dangerous to, could be done in a different way. So little things like that was a little off-putting when it comes to Anastasia. So her partner, Aaron, he is not my favorite character. I'm going to just say that right now. I would like to hear your thoughts if you also felt the same way. He was just very off to me. So I'm not sure if that's typical normal behavior, especially in such a skating pair. So let me know if you have experience with that. I would love to know. But Aaron was not my favorite character. Good things about the book. You're not going to be smacked with love romance scenes right at the beginning, because sometimes I feel like authors do that as a shock value. And I like that this was more of a general slow burn, gradual into the development of the characters' relationship and their interest in each other. Another thing I loved about the book is the way the guys talk to each other seems very realistic. I know sometimes, I don't know, but I would assume sometimes when authors write, they kind of write in their perspective of how they want the guys to sound versus like, this is actually how guys sound like in real life. So I appreciated that guys' conversation, guys texting each other in the book, realistic. Another thing the author kind of does is she kind of tries to throw you off with some things with the romantic interest. So that was like a nice surprise. Maybe not surprise, but it was nice to kind of throw that in there. For some of you that are new viewers, and for some of you that are old viewers, this might sound repetitive, but this is mainly for my new viewers. I know this is a romance book, so there's going to be a lot of explicit scenes and graphic scenes that I'm not comfortable with. I don't enjoy reading books that are too graphic like that. And so that's already an automatic negative points for me. So just letting you new readers know that every time I read like a romance book, that's already a negative. It doesn't even have to be a romance book. It could be just any book that's just too explicit for it seems like no reason. That's already a negative point. So don't want to keep harping on that topic. Another thing that I didn't like about the book was maybe there's just not too much uh, hockey drama. I mean, there's a balance in a sense of there's college drama, friendship drama, a little bit of hockey drama, but because, there's hockey related in this, I just feel like it wasn't too much of a hockey drama, in my opinion. So I maybe I would have loved to see more of that, aside from like the little vandalism and things like that, and team practice. I wanted more for some reason. Um, I also love this quote in the book because, Anastasia is a type A. So where are all my type A people at? So I think you would appreciate this quote here. What the quote is talking about, you control the planner. Sauce. The planner doesn't control you. Am I right? I mean, this is just a good reminder because, yes, you write things down so that you stick to the plans, but sometimes plans can change, and that is okay. And we just have to know that planners do not control our lives. They're supposed to make it better. But I like that quote. So my overall thoughts with this book, I think this book is going to be up there with my other hockey favorite author, L. Kennedy. So I might have to do like a comparison between like my top hockey romance authors. But yes, so this one I would rate a 3 stars for the reasons I mentioned. So I'll say it again. Pretty balanced drama, but I just wish there was a little bit more hockey drama. But I thought it was a more depth, the characters, more interesting stories that the author and the characters go through in this book. All right, like always, please let me know your thoughts. Did you like this book? Didn't you like this book? Who's your favorite character? Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Happy reading!